Hey, Bling Squad, and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again on another video. So, as you can see, today I'm in one of my favorite robes because I'm relaxing at home comfortably because I'm tired. Before I continue this video, for those of you who are not a part of the squad, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the Bling Squad. For those of you who already are, thank you so much. And you want to also make sure that you go ahead and hit the notification button. That way you know when I upload new videos. As you all know at this time, woohoo! Yeah. We are pregnant. Yes, we are pregnant. So I will do my best to upload videos every Friday, but I cannot guarantee that that will always happen. So if you have been watching the videos in order, thank you first and foremost. But next, I will go ahead and continue the story and explain how everything happened. If you haven't been watching, you might want to pause right now. Go back and watch a few videos before the first video of 2022. That way you get yourself caught up. But you've been caught up now. This is what's going on. So I am 17 weeks pregnant as of today. What's today? February 11th, 12th, whatever today is. I am 17 weeks pregnant as of today. And in my last video, as you saw, I showed you kind of in pictures, woohoo, Happy New Year, we're pregnant. But I want to kind of get in depth as to how this all happened. So, just a little recap. Again, you guys knew we figured out what had been going on, why I continued to miscarry. We figured out that, according to the doctors, we needed to stop getting pregnant and we should wait at least a year. Clearly that did happen because my last miscarriage was in March of 2021. So we did stop for a while. Brandon and I did. We definitely started to use protection and we tried not to get pregnant. However, around August, which if you know me by now, you know August is the month of my birthday, I decided, okay, we're going to start trying again because I know it may take some time. And so I wanted to kind of get the ball rolling. So August, I started to track my ovulation again. I kind of started taking supplements and basically getting myself prepared to get pregnant this year. I did not get pregnant in August. September rolled around. It was our anniversary month. I did not get pregnant in September. October came. What do you guys think happened in October? Yes, I actually conceived at the end of October. And on November 7th, I got my first positive. Now, I didn't really think I was pregnant, but because I knew I had been tracking my ovulation, because I knew we were actually trying, I was taking pregnancy tests just to check, just like any other woman who is trying to get pregnant. You want to know that you are pregnant so that way you can stop eating and or drinking certain food and beverages, maybe even stop doing certain activities. Like if you're a smoker, of course you want to stop that right away because those things are not healthy for a growing baby. So November 7th, I took a pregnancy test and pregnancy test after pregnancy test after pregnancy test. And they got darker and darker. And, of course, we were excited. It was like, okay, yes, we're pregnant. But just like any other person in my situation who continues to get pregnant and miscarry, a bit of fear and nervousness came over me, because it's like, again, I stated a little earlier, I had a miscarriage in March, literally right before Lauren's 10th birthday, like the day before. And I had a miscarriage in February. So it was like back to back. And now it was about 6 months later from March, of course. And here I am pregnant again. Oh God, what do I do? I'm pregnant. It's exciting and I'm happy to know I'm pregnant, but all my pregnancies since Lauren have ended up in miscarriage. Oh God, I'm going to miscarry again. Oh God, this one is not going to be the one again. And those were the things that were going through my mind. But in addition to being worried and scared and nervous and happy and excited, I said, let's be smart. I know for a fact that I had a blood clotting disorder. I know for a fact that the next time I get pregnant, I've got to get on this medication. So what I did was I immediately called the reproductive endocrinologist who I had been seeing. Thankfully, she listened to me, unlike my previous healthcare providers and doctors, and she got me into her office at once. And as soon as she got me in, she went ahead and took a battery of tests. Blood tests to be exact. She checked my A1C, she checked my hemoglobin, she checked for my iron, she checked my vitamin D, she checked my progesterone, she checked my HCG levels, of course, to see if I indeed was pregnant. Because again, as some of you may know, I've showed it before, you can get false positives. It can happen. Certain foods and beverages you can drink can make a pregnancy test come up positive, or you can actually be pregnant but have a chemical pregnancy. So anyhow, she took all those tests and the results finally came back. At that time, I'd like to say I was 3 weeks pregnant. So with that stated, I was in the very, very early stages of pregnancy. So that was a good thing, because that allowed us to do something if something needed to be done as early as possible, right? Because like I said, I was trying to get pregnant. I was taking prenatal vitamins. I was being healthy and eating right. But who's to say that other things and other supplements that I weren't taking, I didn't need them? Who's to say? So anyhow, about 3 weeks pregnant, we did all these tests, and come to find out, my vitamin D was a little bit low, and my progesterone was low as well. Now, again, if you've been following my story, you know that I asked for progesterone in previous pregnancies, and I was denied. I was told I don't need it. There's nothing that it'll do to help. It's not going to make any kind of difference, so on and so forth. But this reproductive endocrinologist told me, you know what? You're going to get on progesterone, and you're going to take it 3 times a day, and you're going to take it every day. And I did. I took it 3 times a day, every day, up until I was about 11 weeks pregnant. And I'm so happy I did, because as I said in the beginning of this video, I'm now 17 weeks pregnant, which means I'm in my 4th month. But anyhow, I take fish oil, which is good for, I believe they said, omega-3s. I take a prenatal vitamin, of course. I take the vitamin D3. That's what it is. It's D3 specifically. And I also take a baby aspirin, and that as well helps to keep your blood thin. And the reason why you want to keep your blood thin is to allow it to continuously flow. With being pregnant, your body has a bigger amount of blood, because remember, your blood is now supplying for you, and it's supplying for this baby. And it's very common in pregnancies that women get blood clots, and since I already clot easier than most people, it would be beneficial in every way for me to get on blood thinners. So every morning I take a Lovenox shot, and every day I take those supplements, which I just described to you. And that's kind of how this journey began. I found out I was pregnant at about 3 weeks pregnant, and it was on November 7th, 2021. It was one of the most exciting, scariest, happiest, craziest days of my life. I'm not gonna really prolong this video because, as you guys know, I'm 17 weeks pregnant, so we got a lot of catching up to do. But what I would like to do is not necessarily end this video right here, because I do have a surprise for you all. I would love for you to stay and watch the ending of this video. Squad, thank you so much for continuing to follow me on this journey. Again, if you haven't done so, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified each time I upload a video. And for those of you who are not subscribed, please do so, because the journey will continue. But this time we are on a whole nother leg, because this is pregnancy number, I think, 7 since Lauren, and we are finally making some real progress. So I got a lot to catch you guys up on. Stay tuned, hit the notification bell, become subscribers, and follow me on this new leg of our journey. See you later.